In this video, we are going to be doing standards-based grading, and we're going to be doing it in the report card section. So we're going to actually be putting the standards-based grades down into the system so that they will print onto report cards. To do this, we need to go into the report card section to put in grades. If this box is not red like this, or it doesn't have a check mark in it, then you won't be able to do grades because it wouldn't be a grading cycle. So we're going to click on this button right here. This is a grading cycle we have here, and we have the different grades, our traditional, standard, and student view. The traditional grades are A, B, C, D, and F. That's the grade you would get for the entire class overall. The standards are the grades that are the different standards that we have assigned for our students, and what how they are rising on the proficiency ranks from not evident all the way up to 4. I've already put in some grades for these students and just moved around here, and when I was done I hit the save button, and when I was done with every student I hit the finalize button, and then it'll tell me finalize grades, any unsaved grades are here, and I hit OK. So that's basically all there is to doing grades. But let's go back to the beginning just so you can see what it looks like when I hit in the finalize grades. There's a little check mark here that says I'm done, but when you looked at what I just showed, not all the kids had grades. So I'm going to click on this button one more time, and let's go through what we do to give kids grades. So for this first standard here, I went up to the top here, and I clicked on this, and I applied a mark to all students. And I applied a mark, say maybe a 2, to all students, and it gave all the students a 2. And then I just went down the line and I changed the grades as was necessary for that standard. If I come over to this last standard and I say we haven't covered the standard yet, I can hit this NE button and hit save, and now all the students have an NE. And when I hit save here, you'll notice that it's saving it, and that yellow flag that finalized became yellow again. Now this takes care of all the standards. As you can see, I have a standard for every student in here, but I don't have that traditional A, B, C, D grade. So here are all of the A, B, C, D grades. What I can do is I can either put in the A, B, C, D grades here, like so. Don't use an S. Here will let you, but don't. But it may be more beneficial for me to go to the student view right here to put in a grade, because on this page it shows me the student, Kaylin Bass. The grade that I would give him is an A maybe. The effort that I gave him was excellent effort. And I look down here at his standards, and I can see what his standards were and go, oh, his standards aren't really up to par. He shouldn't have an A, he should have a B right now. And then I can put in a comment for the student. I can type in a comment here, or I can click on one of these comments and bring it over to the right. So I can click that and then type some more if I want to. And when I'm done with him, I can click over on this button here. It'll take me to the next one, and it'll say, do you want to save or you want to continue without saving? So I'm going to hit save and continue. And that brings me to the next student. And there's all their standards, and I can go, oh yeah, they do deserve that A. I'm not going to worry about putting a comment down for them, and then go to the next. I can go back to traditional again, and the reason I would do this might be is I click on this T1 here. I can edit report card comments for all students. So I can go down the list for every student and give them their different comments. Or I can type up here something that needs to go to all students. Please remember to read 10 minutes every night. And I can do this action here and append this comment to all students. And there, it's done. And I can hit save. And so now that'll be on every student. When I'm done, I click on finalize. It tells me this. And like we showed before, we can always come back, make some changes, resave, refinalize, and we're done with that class. To go to the next class, I would just click up here. Brings me to the kindergarten reading, and I would put in the grades in here and do the same thing I did in the previous class. It just has different standards to go by. And then when I'm done, I hit finalize. And that's how we put in standardized grades in 360. And that's all there is to it.